Trump has taken aim at states that label themselves as sanctuary jurisdictions, accusing them of letting the worst criminals slip through the cracks. He says these blue state governments are enabling the release of sex offenders, killers, and other violent criminals, and he has even branded their actions a lawless insurrection. The administration threatens to cut federal funding, sue, or impose travel bans on any state or local authority that doesn't cooperate with ICE. But the very states Trump is attacking, California, Minnesota, New York, Massachusetts, and others, are actually working very closely with the Federal Immigration Agency. A New York Times review examined the policies, statutes, and on-the-ground practices of the 18 states that President Trump singled out. The report found that in almost every one of those states, officials routinely hand over people charged with or convicted of serious, violent offenses to Immigration and Customs Enforcement for detention and deportation. The Times analysis of ICE data, pulled from the Deportation Data Project, shows that all but one of those 18 states sharply increased the number of people they moved each month into federal immigration custody during Trump's second term, compared with the final year off Biden. In 12 of the states, the number of people ICE placed in custodial arrest more than doubled. Trump's narrative claims that sanctuary states refuse to let ICE officers enter jails or cooperate on arrests. In reality, the data paints a different picture. Blue states are actively helping ICE target violent offenders, while holding their own share of immigrants without criminal records from being dragged by the federal net across the country. In Minneapolis, for example, Governor Tim Walz accused ICE of focusing on people of color with no criminal histories while ignoring hardened criminals who were already in state custody and ready for transfer. Those tensions have grown as the federal government has poured more money into ICE operations, leading to a doubling of daily arrests, often with help from local law enforcement in both red and blue states. State officials in both camps agree that cooperation with the federal authority is key to criminal investigations. The same officials say that many states, whether traditionally blue or red, continue to aid in deportations when it comes to serious crimes. So while the Trump administration loudly condemns sanctuary states for supposedly shield-protecting dangerous criminals, the New York Times review shows that, in practice, these states are doing a great deal of the heavy lifting for ICE, especially when the allegations involve violent crime. The story, then, is more nuanced than the headline may suggest. Thank you for listening.